Hello everyone. Today let's take a closer look at everything new about Age of Titans and the update that will be released before the revamp. First, let's start with the update that is supposed to be before the revamp. It is the next part of the OG update. Just like in the first part we had Scar King, in the second part we will have Godzillasaurus. Honestly, this is my opinion, and let's hope I'm right because we don't really know much about the new update to OG Age of Titans. The implementation date of this update is announced for this week, but it is not confirmed. My theory is also that Godzillasaurus will come along with the Dagon remodel. Let's hope this theory is true and that we'll see the Dagon and Godzillasaurus remodels in this new update. And yes, I think that when the revamp comes we will say goodbye to Dagon for a while so that he can come back in a better version. But at the beginning when the revamp comes he will be a skin for Godzilla 2014. As for the revamp, I think it is very, very close to completion and we might see it later this month. Okay, now I'll show you some teasers that we got. They all show us what Kaijus will be added to the revamp. Unfortunately, we didn't get any pictures of Gigan Kong, Shimo, or GMK. Maybe we'll get some pictures of them later. So it's possible that Kiss of Death is already finished and usable. Which is great news because I think we are all waiting for it to be used in the revamp. Unfortunately, we don't have any information whether the Shimo remodel is finished and whether we will see it in the revamp, but let's hope we will be able to see it. I have a feeling that the next leak might be Gigan or Kong. Why do I think so? Because Kong and Gigan haven't been shown at all for a very long time, and the Shimo remodel almost never was, and I hope they'll show us something related to them. I'm very happy Lemon has become co-owner because he's very active and willing to tell us what we want to know. But regarding Dagon, Lemon said he'll do something for Dagon. So what could it be? There are two options. He'll get a remodel in this update or he'll get a small rework, but that's just my theory. As for the Kaiju that are supposed to come to the revamp, Gigan, Evolved, Kong, G2014 are definitely finished and Titano is in the production phase, but we still don't know anything about Shimo or especially about GMK. As for the bad news, Godzilla Earth has currently been removed from the game for unknown reasons. It's possible that it was in the testing phase at the time and was removed to be completed, but that's my opinion. And now let's move on to a rather old thing I haven't talked about. Some of you may know about it, and some may not, but I have to mention it because I haven't mentioned it in any of my Age of Titans videos, and so, Kong and his two ultimate attack variants, which look great. Now I'll show you version 1, which looks very good, and version 2 is the best in my opinion, but we must remember that variant 1 only works at close range, and variant 2 only at far range. I was just browsing the development channel and found this video. You're probably wondering what it is? It's an old teaser, but there's a strong possibility that this will be Godzilla's 2014 ultimate attack, as Kiss of Death has been changed to Finisher. But what exactly will it do? There's a very old post in which Expillion was still the owner of Ko, but from what he wrote, using it will grant a bust and deal more damage. We received a survey about which I can honestly say I'm indifferent, but I would prefer it without skill points because I want the game to be fair and not an army of 3 Godzilla 2014 level 100 attacking you and causing terror on the server, and it will be like that if people vote for it. And so my theory about Dagon's remodel in the OG update was confirmed, and most likely the theory about Godzillasaurus will be confirmed as well. I'd like to warmly invite you to the Age of Titans Discord server, where I'm very active, and owner and co-owner generally stream shows of Revamp and Kaiju, and much more. The link is in the pinned comment. It's also possible that in the next OG update, they'll add something else from Revamp to the old game. In the previous update with Scar King, we had buildings, but we don't know about them now, but I hope they add something. Thanks for watching. There probably won't be another informational video because Revamp will be out by then, or maybe not. Time will tell. Maybe I'll gather enough information to create another one.